Bit of disclosure, I have been doing some stuff off the scenes, no story stuff, just unlocking collectibles and equipment and stuff. I did wind up getting the dual wielding heavy weapons. I'm loving that so far. But like I said, I haven't done any story arc related stuff. I'm just trying to get get powered up a little bit in a way that allows me to do what I need to do when I play. Alrighty. Alright, that's where I saved last night. I'm in an area that's higher power level than I am. Alright, so here's the story mission I took. I'm gonna track that and fast travel to the dock. Oh, that song's in my head again. The Song of Vikings.
Suffering hard times, I see.
Alright, Northwich. There's a flighting match here. I might as well.
Well, if it isn't Eivor of the Raven clan.
How do you know me?
People talk. I've heard all the rumours that Eivor the Dane is a coward, a cur, and a leech. Perhaps you can swing that wee axe on your belt, but I doubt you've much talent for speech.
You might be surprised. Let us duel.
Well, I'll need a wager first.
Alright, he wants to play that game. We'll big bet this motherfucker.
Here's the silver. Now begin.
To all those whom I speak, they say Eivor's a clod.
You're speaking about me, that's a little odd.
Just awful. What a clown you are.
Yeah, I realized
They say you're a
cadence.
coward who runs from a fight.
I'm sorely mistaken. I'm known for my might.
And they're sorely mistaken. I'm known for my might.
Interesting. Interesting. Silent whispers all claim that you're terribly dense.
Then you've clearly misheard them. My wit is immense.
Oh, you lucked out with that one. Well, what a surprise. Eivor of the Raven Clan is a true talent. I'm shocked.
Don't believe everything you hear, unless it touches on my flighting. Then heed every word.
Take the coin, and know that only praise will henceforth cross my lips.
Bam. Oop, a yum's like.
Take me, Eivor. Our
Not one of my
base stands
friends.
ready should you have needs.
Oop.
Thor himself could now drink.
Alright. Couple of mini games.
Shall we lock horns? Sink it faster than me. You are the winner. Got a wager in you. Put your silver on the barrel. All in. Skull. Man your horn. Come on, I need a challenger.
You're sweating.
Damn it. Yikes, that was close. Closer than I like to admit. All right. Now that good and properly soused,
Such exquisite fletchings. Fitting feathers for kinslaying. Touch not that throne! It was blessed by a priest, as were the arrows. Such exquisite.
loot chest. The Risogar, page 3.
Such exquisite fletchings. Fitting feathers for a kingslay.
Wandering monk spreads rumors of...
These arrows are very lovely. Very lovely indeed.
What? What's happening?
Finir,
Not unless
Hello.
Halfdan sent you.
Oh wow, OBS updated a little bit and had it now says new underneath when somebody comments for the first time in a while.
Whoever you are, I want to know why there's no king on East Anglia's throne.
Because the man in question ain't been married yet. Once he is, East Anglia will have its king. And little else.
Which man?
Streamlabs OBS.
Yes, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Rued's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Athelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
I don't have any
A Dane
problems
who
with it,
cannot
really.
keep the Danes in line? Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back.
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he wants to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your king maggot?
Oswald of Elmenham.
That's
Who was
fair.
King
I
Edward's
just,
counsel before the invasions. And like it or not,
with how I have my
he's the
computer
last
built, it
Saxon
really
noble
doesn't.
with any sway.
Why
Cause
not
me
crown
any
a Dane
issues.
instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft. The settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
I guess I never saw it before, so I don't really have a comparison. I need food. That way.
Well, come on there, they are back there. Oh, it's Cheboda. And Yamden.
I hate those bots.
What do you see?
They rushed in like wolves, killing and burning as they went.
It wasn't...
That's fair.
I built myself a home here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by home, I wonder.
Please, all of you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land to till and home to keep. Without fear of Rued's violence.
Till they break the peace with another bleeding raid.
Nonsense. Their homes are here now. Same as ours, our futures run together,
I think
not apart.
long term,
So what are
one
these
thing I
Danes
would
attacking
like
us, eh? What will you do about them?
is to.
When I'm king,
I've kind of a
when I am your
Norse-themed
king, I'll set things
stream.
right.
You will be
elements
king
thing.
when I'm a flying
You know,
troll.
new subscriber, it triggers a It triggers a notification that does the Bifrost.
I am Eivor of the Raven Clan. Are you Oswald?
I am. You're not here to kill me, are you?
I am not in the habit of killing kings, but I do like meeting them.
I am Oswald, yes. For as long as I can hold out.
So what happened here, Oswald?
A clan,
Alright.
led by a Dane called Rued, attacked this morning. They've been sacking farms and hamlets across East Anglia for some time now, growing more brazen by the day.
Do they know this is Halfdan's land?
They must. They just don't care.
Their chaos has touched my home as well, and I am here to see that it does not happen again. Lately, I've come to learn you are the hook that all hopes hang upon. As king, you could unite all Saxons and friendly Danes.
A minor weight to bear, isn't it?
Who else, if not a king, should bear it?
Travel with me, Eivor. We can discuss my tenuous
Alright.
future on the road home.
What begs your attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations. Elmam is on guard as we ready my marriage to the Dane woman Valdis. She's a cousin of Halfdan's.
Good. A well-matched marriage can forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
No, hold up. I don't yet have permission to marry Valdis. Her brothers don't approve of me.
I do love the cinematic camera.
Slow down. Something is not quite right here.
Hold. There is smoke ahead.
That's beating. Could be the same men who attacked at the walls
I
of
should
Norwich.
say.
Come on.
Escape, you troll hunt man! Hey, get behind!
Yep, dual wielding greatswords. I did some off-screen grinding, you know, grabbing equipment and such. And one of the skills I unlocked was dual wielding heavy weapons. It's slow, as you can see. Alright, motherfucker.
That should be the last of these pig-faced cowards. Oswald will be relieved to know of this.
Ooh, opal. Yeah, I get that. Honestly, I do. It's like, bro, I know you need to be a certain level of aggressive to play that game, but stop. Horse, what the fuck you doing? Well, to gain experience and level up.
Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls. I'm needed at home to make yet another fruitless attempt to impress my betrothed's family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you
Fair.
joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
My presence alone won't sway the family of your intended bride. That's work you must do yourself.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm
That's
merely
fair.
hoping you might provide me with perspective.
That I can do.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
Well, that's a river. That's true. Just like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, people seem to forget that, you know, capture, domination is a capture a point mode, not a kill things mode. I mean, yes, you do have to kill things to keep the points, but... Well... I'm sorry, I don't like doing this, but... Come on, then. Yeah. Oops, alarm. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I gotta find the key. Find the key, find the key. Over that way. Broken shield. Alright. Well, who wants to pick a fight with me? Oh. Bud. I don't know who's kicking around here that put boards on top of that hole, but I need to stop. Alright. Rations are full. Come here. I was gonna say, I'm not quite sure who fixed that floor. I wasn't gone for that long, so I want to know so I can hire them. Because I mean, if they can do that job when, you know, trying to make things quick, I wonder what kind of job they'd do being paid to take their time and do it great. Yeah, that was impressive.
A healthy seeming town. This Oswald has done well for himself.
I heard kitty cat. Kitty cat. Let me pet. Did not let me pet. I'm sad. Shush, you're gonna make people nervous. They no listen. They reverse pickpocketed the floor. I saw this great video of somebody roguing in Skyrim where they went and they apparently, but no, it's funny. Favorite thing in Skyrim, or not favorite, but one of the great things I've seen in Skyrim is somebody just pickpocketed somebody and inserted a bunch of poisons in their pocket, and it killed them. And it killed the person they did that to. I'm like, wait.
This could help you in your travels. Yes, this is a good look.
I'll buy that shit again.
An excellent purchase.
Wow, what? The poisons, or you saw my silver count and it's vastly different? Okay.
Glad to replenish your stock. You never know when this might come in handy. This is the current fashion.
And sell all trinkets.
Always good to pick up new things. Finish looking around? I'm off. Be well.
There's
friend.
one major qualm that I have about this game. I found a situation where there were a couple of kids that are by themselves. Sorry. There was a situation where kids were stuck by themselves, no parents around. They were stealing from altars to survive. And at the end of the mystery, you wind up just giving them silver so that they don't have to steal for a little bit. And I'm like, no, actual Vikings probably would have at least offered to bring them home. One qualm about the game.
Oswald, where is this
That's
dinner you
great.
promised me?
Eivor, you came! Dinner will still be served, but I'm afraid you are too early. My intended and her family are not ready.
This intended of yours, Oswald. Who is she? One of love or politics?
Her name is Valdis, and people don't marry for love these days, Eivor. This is an arrangement for East Anglia's benefit. She's from a Dane family whose military might is not to be trifled with. But her
Wow,
brothers,
that's great.
their motives are selfish. Why don't you ever look around and come back later? Dinner will not disappoint.
Oh, it's daytime. Nice. Oh, Yom's Viking.
If it is strength you require, I'll be here should you call again.
Tattoo design collected.
Outlaws jumped me.
Yeah, it
by
just-
Uncle's farm. Lucky
it
they got
bothered me.
spooked.
Lords, ladies, this is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward, to our guests of honor, Brothir and Brodir, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
You get to plow our sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you, you hear?
Brodir,
The lost Saxon king we backed wasn't half as mushy as you, and we lost 150 men protecting his maggoty arse.
If you're going to be rude, then I must ask you to leave. This is my home. I won't be insulted here.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and sheep pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
I'm here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king secure his throne, well, so be it.
You'd be safer crowning the throne. It's made of less wood than, this one.
We'd all be safer if you had the stones to stand up to Rued's clan. But between the pair of you, I can't see a single nugget.
You watch your tongue,
Nice.
wolf-kissed, or you'll find it freed of your face.
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your flaccid ego.
My flaccid what?
Please stop this.
Oh shit.
That's it!
She called us blessed!
Limp, weak, soft.
Come on. Nope.
Ridiculous. Absurd.
This is no race we should all be queen.
Come on.
Reminds of home! Those bygone days. To be so full of vigor again.
This is not how we settle disputes in East Anglia.
Maybe it should be.
Stop! All of you! That's enough fun for tonight.
If that's all you've got, it's little wonder East Anglia's in the state it is.
You are weak, sheep herder. Your Norse friend here can't change that. We are better off without a king.
Well, that's me done.
I think I prefer dream nonsense to these alehouse brawls.
What a waste of
I
time.
will say
it
that
could
the
be.
Facing
These brothers
Gods
never
was
backed me in my
from...
claim.
This dance is just beginning, Oswald.
That was in a vision.
Get some rest.
So,
You'll need your energy.
And,
although she's
will I
supported
see
by
you in the
Odin.
morning? We have much to discuss, I think.
I'll find a place to lay my head.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
Cock-a-doodle-doo to you two.
Seems Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word with him.
Ooh, 2 skill points. And... skills... Missile reversal.
And wake my brothers with the coldest water you can find. Eivor, good to see you.
His bride
You
be
are
his
Oswald's powerful bride-to-be, Valdis.
I'm not his. This marriage is to be an alliance, nothing more. Besides, the man can barely carry a sword or speak with conviction.
Oswald is many things, but a gifted leader he is not. Still, of everyone I have met here, he is the only one willing to be responsible for the place.
I will leave you to your day. You can find Oswald by the docks. And watching the river calms him, apparently.
Be my eyes soon.
Ah, good morning. Up bright and early.
You can labor like a thrall, but you're no good with feasts. Not a good start for a king.
No, indeed. I find a solitary comfort in my menial labors. Not something a king should admit to, I suppose.
The brothers shamed you at dinner. It's your duty to answer their insults. Don't let the matter lay unresolved.
Oh, it was a petty row with henhouse wolves. I'd sooner answer the moo of a cow than worry about their insults. I have a wedding to plan and a kingdom to save. I haven't time to suffer fools.
They betrayed your hospitality, Oswald. Where I'm from, that's a grave insult.
Well, well. Here's the mud-soaked Saxon who's been taxing my patience.
Steward Finir. I know I failed to impress at dinner yesterday eve, but fear not, the Danes will come around in time.
You stake claim to the throne, you dazed dog with no bone. If Lord Halfdown were here, he'd squeeze ale from a stone. Yelling, Finner, my drenger, stick this cur in the ground.
All mewling and spitting, here's Finir, the hound. He has bark, but no bite, just a puppy I've found.
What just happened?
That's flighting, Oswald. Using rhythm and rhyme to lay a man flat. Try it. Match his verse.
There's no man you can lead, you dunce of the thirds.
A glutton you are. Just stop eating your words.
Not bad. Not bad.
He's got the wit of a boa, so when he insults you, make him feel stupid.
When I'm done with you, cur, you'll be raven flock food.
But your brain's soaked in mead and your...
Head's made of wood.
Wood! Head's made of wood!
He's an ugly puss, so when he brags, hit him back with something about his looks.
I hail from the north, where the winters are season.
But you're foul. You're a blister. You're a...
Plague-ridden legion.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Plague-ridden legion.
If he can't earn their respect in the physical prowess,
under all that tough posturing
just
is a sniveling boy.
Flighting
So
is
dig
another
deep.
way.
When he brags, take a jab at his manhood.
I've sailed squalls and north winds. You, not even a breeze.
But the winds that you sail...
Blow between both your knees.
Blow between both your... Oh, you mean farting?
Oswald, my boy, you're useless without your raven. This one's wrong for the throne. It's too soft and too tame.
Hit him back and make it personal. Attack his mother.
When you crawled from the womb, you were ugly and lame. Your poor mother, she fainted away from the shame.
Well spoken. Before sword clash and blood flow, we destroy our enemies with well-timed words.
You have a talent for verse, I'll give you that. But how long would that silver tongue hold up against an iron axe?
Let's find out, Finir. I challenge you to a home gang.
You don't mean that, Oswald.
That's a fight to settle disputes, no? A home gang.
A fight to the death. Yes.
Let's talk it out, then.
Too late. The challenge has been made. But a fight against Finir would not be anything to boast about. You'll fight me.
Hold on, this is...
That said, I should not be seen killing a Saxon in the streets of Elmenham.
There's a nice islet downriver, near Seahenge. Water will wash the blood clean away.
Prepare the square, and we'll meet you there. I hope you're ready.
I have to be. Just give me a moment to mentally prepare.
Do not make us wait long. It would not be kingly.
He should not have... He should not have used the term if he did not know what it meant.
Maybe some the will is it's under the clusters.
Sing us a song. Is there a seaskull among you?
Here is a tale I do not
Bring the
often
boss
tell.
down.
Heard that one like 5
The
times.
early days of the feud between Kjotve the Crew and the Raven clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiar Robo. Kiar
Set
had
the boss
pledged his
up.
battle fury to no king or jarl, would give his own only once each winter, for reasons
Sail!
nobody could fathom.
Catch the
One
wind!
year, Kiar's sister Thora was married to
Hold on, good skell. Leave sail!
Control yourself. You made it. Now tussle with care and go easy on our future king. Done.
You still got the touch for drawing a square.
I've been in East Anglia many summers now, but I'll always be a Dane.
Must we do this, Eivor?
Strength and courage are always a boon, Oswald. You'll need both if you want the Danes to accept you as a king.
True strength comes from resolve, Eivor. It speaks to us, a stern voice from within.
I have never heard of talking guts, but a swift axe would silence that inner voice in seconds. You must be prepared.
Wait, you're unarmed?
Just do your best. I'll be fine. We will forge a king out of you yet.
Ah! Oh, was that too hard?
It was a good strike. Keep going. Don't hold back.
I'll do what I need to do.
You
Come
felt
on.
that one.
I'm still here.
Hard to believe this one will marry Valdis, don't you think?
I'll battle you.
You expect the Danes to follow this pork belly?
I'm still breathing, aren't I?
Show me what you can do, Saxon.
You want me to fight?
Come now! Inspire us, king! You'll never be king at this rate. Is this the best East Anglia has to offer?
Yes, and I'll prove it.
Come on, fight!
It's a fight you seek.
Finish this, Eivor! It pains me to watch! Eivor is the victor. But you've shown us something, Oswald.
Stay down, Oswald. That's enough.
I will not stay down.
You fought bravely. Not with great skill, but with spirit and courage. Always push back with everything you have. Even if you have to get dirty. Even if you must break the rules. Because there are no rules. Not if you answer a challenge head-on. That's where honor lies.
Not winning the fight, but living through it.
The seaside brawl won't change the brothers' minds. Oswald must show results. Redress old wrongs. Fight back against Rued and his men.
The raiders who attacked Beatley have a camp down the coast. The sooner we remove them, the better.
That would go a long way to building you up. And if you brought gifts for the brothers, spoils from the raid, they'd be in your debt.
Time to wet your blade, Oswald.
Eivor, I expect your longship crew could help with this attack.
No, get there you go.
No one has been willing to take a stand against Rued's clan before. We're a kingdom of farmers and merchants.
Even farmers and merchants can fight when led by the right person.
I hope your faith in pig farmers is not misplaced, Abel.
There is work to do, yes. But we will rise to meet Rued's clan. God will make certain of it.
Not.
There may be prisoners here. Keep an eye out for them.
If I see any, I'll let you know.
I'm a Cuisinart. Hey, fucking asshole.
Does the threat of death drive your blade further? Whatever compels you, hang on to it.
Pay the blood price!
Ooh. Ooh, that is gruesome and I love it.
Bless you, my God.
What's strong? Unlock his eye there.
I have not tasted battle in years. There's still vigor in these bones. Come on, you filthy whoresons. There's iron to be kissed.
That'll spread.
Over here! That'll do nicely.
Find something?
There's a crate of hack silver here. More than enough to make everyone happy.
We'll take it to the ship.
A hard-won fight.
The first of many, Oswald. Have you the will to keep it up?
This is my gift to the brothers. I have more than enough wealth in Elmham to widen their eyes, but this will be a symbol of my commitment to our fight.
It's a good start. Take what riches you find to Northwich, then send for the brothers. I'll meet you there.
More skill points. So 3 skill points to get stealth recon.
You must row in these waters. Run up the sail! Let's sail! Take cover!
Ah, okay.
Let the
I've never had that situation.
Raise the mast! Can't raise the sail here. Sail! Catch the wind!
Asking for a song seems to be broken.
Take the mast down!
Ah, the sword's almost a kilometer away. Not the sword, but that equipment.
Silver, livestock, and a trophy from our slain enemy. What more do you want?
I can already tell by that brief interlude I overheard, the negotiations aren't going well.
No battle-dented Dane would ever follow this lump of lord into battle. I don't care how many shields he brings me.
You mean to say you refuse my gifts, brother?
I don't have time for this.
It's a generous offering, brother. You'd be a fool to turn your back.
Refuse this and your shame will stain the
Not-
name of your sons and their sons beyond.
Stay out of this.
Not necessarily
wolf-kissed.
negotiations,
Take the gift. We have
but
bigger
the
problems.
interlude.
One of Rued's men.
Aye. Sniffing around the outer walls, looking for an easy way to slip a few dozen men inside.
If there's one scout, there will be more. Something you might have learned if you kept him alive.
I was passing water when he surprised me. It was either him or my plow sword.
Where did you find this one?
Just outside the Northwich walls, by the water's edge.
They'll be looking for points of entry to sneak a herd of raiders through.
Jesus. Find another scout. We'll question him.
I'll look around. The rest of you stay here and out of sight. If I find anyone suspicious, I'll bring him here. city walls. One of them will talk.
Why not just
What see you, old friend?
send a note?
There. Looks like one of Ruud's men.
Wait! What are you doing? I'm just a pig farmer.
You're awfully well armed for a pig farmer. Stay down, muckworm. I have some friends who would like to speak with you.
Put me down! I tell you, I'm a cow farmer. Let me go, Dane.
You said you were a pig farmer just moments ago.
It's not beyond reason. I tend to many livestock.
You are as Dane as I am. Save your breath, liar.
If you're gonna lie convincingly. Can I throw him?
You spotted this?
I should have said, by the way, his gifts didn't go over well.
Did Ruud send you too? Speak now, and you may live to see tomorrow.
Arger swine.
That won't make you any friends here.
A scolding like that is a mortal offense, boy. I've killed the bastard. Don't give him time to act again.
I'll ask once more. Why were you lurking around Norwich's walls?
I came to pay my respects, Lord. To Oswald, the whimpering Saxon ergi of East Anglia.
I could do that all day, you drooling bloodbladder. Only give me a reason.
Lick my dunghole.
Here is the tongue I use for licking. How does it feel against your ass?
When the braziers lit at Dunwich, Ruud and his men will rally. They mean to attack Northwich by its weakest wall. You English Danes are soft as butter now. Ruud sends his blessing, lady. He'll see you again very soon.
Well, now he's no longer needed.
That's enough to go on. Time to die.
That wasn't necessary.
He insulted you before everyone gathered here. You should have struck him down yourself.
I will not have blood spilt needlessly in my kingdom. This has to end.
Alive, this man was a risk.
Valdis, this man spoke as if he knew you.
Ruud was my husband.
Your husband? You're married already?
I was. We've been apart for 5 summers. I never expected to see him here, and I never wanted to.
East Anglia's prosperity depends on our safety and unity. With Ruud's clan stomping around, neither is possible. I must speak with him myself, man to man. There's no place for him in East Anglia. He must hear it from me.
Right.
I'll start looking for a new king tomorrow. Was good to know you, Lord.
Rued will eat your lungs for supper, Oswald. Steer clear of him.
If I'm to be a worthy king, I must meet the man who bedevils us. I'll light the brazier at Dunwich and face him when he comes.
You sure you want to do this? Meeting Ruid in the open comes with many risks.
It's the only way. We must face him head on, and we cannot waver.
Come, Oswald. We make for Dunwich.
And of course, I will see the lot of you there as well. Else the songs of your cowardice will ring out over the generations. I'm sure you're heading to Dunwich any moment.
We'll be there, Eivor.
You don't speak for us, steward.
Need I remind you, Waz, what Halfdan will do with us if East Anglia falls into Rued's hands?
Think you can swill with the best? Hey, what are you doing?
Walking.
Such exquisite fletchings. Fitting feathers for a kingslaying. How dare you touch those sacred arrows? You've desecrated a martyr's place. Halt, stranger! Show me those arrows.
Why are you so passionate about these arrows?
When Father James blessed the late King Edmund, he blessed that holy throne and all upon it.
The blessing did not take.
That depends on your opinion of King Edmund. I wonder. I have studied those arrows, but never dared touch them. But since you plucked them anyway, would you sell them to me?
I'm willing to sell, but the King Edmund arrows might be mixed up with my own.
I've the eye of an archivist, able to sort new from old. The kingdom's history shall be restored. Just sell them all to me. These arrows are the very same that pierced good Saint Edmund. I must study these holy relics. Thank you.
What the fuck?
What a handsome cat. Hello, friend of Freya. What's wrong?
Nally, come back, you snake!
Here, little one.
Hey!
I thought it was gonna be you had to sneak up on the cat. I'm stuck. There are the intermittent glitches that are weird. Like, I doubt I would have experienced the glitch had I not been crouch walking. So I entered into Bull Moose's lottery to earn the opportunity to buy the PS5. It's kind of ridiculous, but the stocks are really low on PS5s right now, so... Yes. But, as you can probably hear in the background, my PS4 keeps screaming.
No, stop! Oh, pig poop. You ran off again.
Cats are free spirits, aloof and haughty. Like the goddess Freya.
I know, but ever since old Cotter died, that old sea cat has run wild, scaring the chickens and scratching me.
Ah. Ship's cats are good luck. Do you need help catching him?
Oh, yes, please.
Min fader säger att she shot more.
Got you, little mouse spider.
Definitely.
Wow! Nolly hasn't let anyone touch him since old Cotter died. But he sure loves you.
Do you want to join my crew, Nali? You would make a fine raider, I think. Every longship needs a brave cat for luck, and for the rats. Looks like I have another raider.
I got the achievement Everyday Life. Do I really have a cat on my longship now? If so, that was hands down best mystery. Will the cat just meet me there? I couldn't pick it up. I think I did. Judging by the, it looks like I have a new raider bit, so...
I do not think the horse can hear you.
That horse can't hear anything. So how did Father do it then? The horse always comes when he summons it. Father was a good horse summoner, I'll have you know. And I'll rise in his stead. I, the great summoner Asta, call to you, my noble steed skin Faxi. I know you are deaf, but hear me in your soul!
Easy, girl.
Doesn't they think the horse is deaf?
Your horse is a little unsettled, but safe.
I, Asta the great summoner, first of a name, thank ye.
Next time, summon a bridge.
asking, Farley? Wait, what did I call you earlier?
Maybe the horse will have a better life now.
You little rat! Come back with my horse!
Whoops. That didn't go as planned. That's what it sounds like. It's not what I intended, but that's certainly
Hello,
what it
Mally.
seems.
You're settling in well enough. Now, earn your keep.
Where is Cat?
No raising the sail here. Sing, my ravens. We'll share a tale.
My favorite part of any battle is the moment before it. Everyone has their ritual in that flutter of anticipation. Our hearts race. Soma would visit the children of the camp, recounting old myths like a wise skald. She filled those little ones with courage. She knew they desired a chance to fight in great battles one day. And if we did not win, they would not have their chance. Once I followed her on this ritual and watched her speak. To keep things fun, she often mixed up the old myths. Then Freya rode her cats through Elfheim, tearing up the dark elves in search of the need of poetry. Those little eyes, the children's faces.
Raise the mast!
Trained, enamored. I saw myself as one
Run
of
up the sail!
felt so much better. Soma has that way with people. She has that way with me. She need only tell a story or two and the war is already won.
Oh, there's Nolly.
Let's hear a story.
Did I ever tell you all the story of how I killed an entire clan single-handedly with the broken hilt of a sword?
Too often, dog. More times than any man can count.
Sail down!
Well then. Oh, and you remember the big statue that had the spot for the 3 blades, right? Well, I found one of the blades with a mystery where I fought a witch. I also earned Thor's battle chestplate.
Druid's mint.
Dunwich.
It is time to light the brazier.
I'll light it. You do the talking.
Ruther, Valdis, and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
Apparently, but I have to reunite them. And I have a sneaking
The front
suspicion.
gate is heavily guarded.
Whatever
Do
that
not be
is
walking in.
either going to
I'll find my
revive and I
own
have
way.
to fight it,
He'll be watching you back.
or will stop it from not being able to be moved? I honestly do not know.
Feels now to clear out Rued's men and light that brazier.
And jump.
I must be careful now.
There's actually a interesting Easter egg here of a room filled with chickens that swarm if you attack them.
Did you see the peasants? Boom!
Edmund King was born lovely. Igor could have used such a man.
Each.
Hang on! You die now!
Ooh. Would you believe me if I said I didn't intend for that to happen that way?
I'll split you!
I'll cut your course!
Alright, stop.
Can't lose me! Your end is right here!
Come on.
I will rend you!
thought I'd make it to the water. Excuse me? Fuck the— oh shit! Meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. You're not kidding.
You choose that.
Ow!
That's the last of them. Once the brazier is lit, the rest of Rued's men should arrive.
Ah, thank you. Very good of you.
Push through that person! No!
Yes, down in that hole.
Fly off! Of the way swelter!
I'll show you. Chickens! Not going to show you that they attack. Was I just being extra there? I mean, probably, but...
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day! You. I don't know you.
You don't need to know my name. You will not have a use for it beyond today.
Who called for me? Was it you, Valdis, my love?
Why would I call you now, after 5 happy years away from your stinking balls?
I called you, Rued.
You? Oswald, the hopeful king of East Anglia?
And Valdis's husband-to-be. Take your men and go. East Anglia is strong with Saxons and Danes united. It will not fall to raiders.
Must I set sail for Denmark with nothing to show for the journey, after coming all this way?
You'll have my weight in silver. And an abundance of livestock and grain.
I've taken 10 times that already. What's the real prize? I'll make you an offer, Pigfoot. A home gang, just you and me, for the future of your kingdom.
I accept. I accept. A fight to the death.
East Anglia's the prize. Let it be heard.
Hey, what?
Well.
The hazel is laid! The square is made.
When you see a chance, lead Valdis and the brothers to safety. They must not fight today. East Anglia needs them.
Let me be a champion.
No. He called on me.
Whenever you're ready, King of Sheep.
I'm ready!
Saxon king has bent the knee.
I will give him respect
Call
for
me
that.
king before I got you. Fighting dirty, are you? King Rui commands you to die!
Oswald!
Call me king!
Oh shit!
Go! Now!
Run for the bridge!
Go! Go! Go!
Whoops. Oh, get up. Just trying to make sure that everybody makes it out.
They're breaking off.
They've given up for now.
Shit, I was not expecting that.
Let's put some distance between us. We can rest a moment.
By Thor, he fought well. Raging like a bonfire.
We should go back.
I don't see how anyone could have survived that fall. I'm not sure. I gotta think on that. Alright. I'm not sure.
Oswald may have survived. Ruid as well.
It's possible.
Ruid's men will press the advantage. We must be ready when they attack.
We'll go to Norwich. Meet me there when you can.
He died a hero, there's no doubt. If his god won't take him, Odin's sword women will. Elmenham will not recover. None of us will.
Thor lends me strength.
Oh, look.
Games up needing.
I like that. Don't know if you caught that, but that was bad. I didn't mean to call mount.
More sail! Strike up a tune. You Salskulls got a story.
Oswald and Rued took a tumble over the
Why is it when we grow old, we stop telling ourselves the most fantastic stories? Why is it we stop
they took a tumble over the cliff.
the gods?
Yeah, I went and
Dramas of our own creations.
I have a gut feeling he's still alive.
For the dark savior.
But regardless, we need to prepare for an attack. And actually, if I'm going towards an attack, I'm gonna real quick grab that. What does that provide? Oh, nice.
Where you at the good part yet?
We abandon all the true dramas of our own creations. Our own friendly savior. For the dark savior. The political savior. When we are children, we are the nobles of our little world. The rulers of moments. The glory of glee. And if I have learned anything from all of my battles, all of my wars, my days, my regrets, my victories, I always take the time to have fun. I do not apologize for it. So save your stupidest war cry for me, Birna, lover of strangeness.
At least I hope Oswald's alive. It's gonna be awkward as shit if the guy we were supposed to make an alliance with turns up dead.
Oswald is dead! Oswald is dead! We mourn the
Another king lost, Eivor.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I've failed him again.
We can take the battle to what remains of Rued's clan before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Borg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea? Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron, held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front, sail it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reached the walls.
We raise a Fiat, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Rued to the bowels of Elbert, Dane Devil.
Rued may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
For Oswald? Aye, anything.
2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right. We may have a chance.
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of Oswald's men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Thetford, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Burg Castle.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
With any hope, Theobald remains untouched by Rued's violence.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe so, but I would rather hold on to something, anything, than ride with empty hands.
Come on. Where the fuck are we going?
If Rued's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked, the people of East Anglia will be as ravaged as these lands.
And where do we find ourselves? Riding into defense to beg a horde of frightened farmers for aid.
To fight for a king that you gave them, Finir. Remember that.
It was my task to find them a king, not protect that king against every danger that might befall him.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet, nor was he married. I say you have some work yet to do.
Right, right. No need to remind me how far I
farmers must have more than this.
Watch your back. Rued's clan may still be nearby.
Theobald, just ahead.
Go, my eyes.
Let's continue.
No time.
Wood smoke and ash. Rued's men have been here.
Everything is gone, Reeve. Everything.
Ah, my friend, we will remember how Will of Iron coming here, knowing your kind did all this.
Rued's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death, leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Oswald died defending East Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What? Die in defense of a lost cause? I had problems of my own.
East Anglia will fall if Rued's clan is not defeated. Fight with me to drive them off. For Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theovard have their own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Rued's men a fortnight ago. And I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength and join us for the fight to come.
Bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes at Theovard will be yours.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Eivor. Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you manage the task, blew it, I'll know you kept your word.
I do love that. It's like, alright, if you need this place taken, let me and my raiders do it.
Ah, my friend, we will rebuild, I promise you. Ain't got the strength no more. Stand tall.
You there, Dane. A word, if you will.
What you want?
You called to me.
We heard you talking with the Reeve, and we wish to fight beside you. We owe Oswald for his good deeds and fair rule.
I'm glad to hear it. Go to the ruins north of Burke Castle. The army gathers there.
Have you seen Mother? Oh, blessed. Mother? When last last you saw her? Before the bad men came. Said she'd be right back, but she ain't. She will be.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Let the sail out!
All right, that is King. That is taking me to Kingsbury.
Let's have a song.
Perfect.
We need an
Let's
epic
switch to
tale.
stories.
A story from my youth. This one has no lesson to be learned or message to be gleaned. Often my father liked to take me on hunts in the forested lands east of our...
Save it for later.
Camp there, Eivor. Probably hostile.
Bring sail in!
Oh. That's what that place is.
Some sort of armed camp there.
We beat the Raven this day!
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Kill them all! Meeting there! Kingsbury. Infested with Ruin's men.
Definitely. All right. My enemies. See, that's gonna hurt. Using his axes to hoist him up by his armpits.
Time you die!
All right, you want to hide in here?
Help me out here!
Let's go. Come on.
Let's get back to the ship!
Ooh.
Signal victory.
Alright. So climb the outside, I shall.
The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
The horn has been
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. They of Ord will join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fyrds all across our land. We may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burr Castle. Theobald has answered the call. I should join Finir at our forward camp. Can raise sail out! Sing us a song. Let's hear a story.
Skills real quick. What is that? Interesting.
The largest cup of mead at the feast. Valka because she heals. The chosen dynasty of
Bring the mask down!
Or Braggy who sits on a throne of his own here on this river steed. Should he get his ale before we all drink? Or do our lips all hit the mug at the same time?
Raise the mask!
This brings to mind an old myth, no longer told. Of Olaf, the mead blood. His mead was too good, always to drink it. But none knew that his secret ingredient was a tiny dram of ox blood. That one day, he decided to feed a sip of mead to his favored ox. Yet the blood he used for that batch was his own. It is only fair, he said. But this angered the Jarl Thorgnar, who wanted the quaff of the mead before the generous animal. To avoid serving his own blood, Olaf served ordinary mead. But it was bland and Thorgnar spit it to the floor. Olaf was ashamed. He left them and never returned. Olaf's story died in those bland cups of mead. There is a hidden lesson here, of course. I will leave it to you to work it out for yourselves.
I mean, I could probably get into that castle.
We need an epic tale.
Unar the Ugly was an excellent sailor who could pilot a longship entirely on his own.
I've heard that one.
Story, but I will give you a confession. And if you think me weaker for it, that tells more about you than me. Here is my secret. I love love. I love being in love. I love the ache of love, the turmoil of love. My parents taught me that. To love, love. My mother once said, better to feel the stings and arrows of love than nothing at all. Be a bolt of lightning, not a stone. So many men forget to hug. My father would go by every hut in our village every night with mead and hugs. I would do the same. He always said, beyond the complex lives of gods are these simple truths. We forget, and it takes tragedy to get them back. He said this too. Hugs are hugs. Mead is mead. Love is love. Gods, I miss him. I see him sometimes, his face leaping from the waves.
The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready. That horn came from Elmenham. Valdis must have got to them.
Hello.
Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he's not here to see it.
The forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
I am.
Our target is Burr Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. The longship.
Really?
Is she ready?
That's interesting.
She awaits her own special glory. They need your words, Abel.
For a long time you lived in fear. Your house is razed, your fields scorched. Now your chance has come. Fight to be free of this pain. Fight to be free of fear.
Freedom!
Now
Yeah, I
is the
saw
time.
those.
Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
Eivor! Word of your actions in Theoborn has spread like wildfire.
Bam. Oh, poorly rendered. That's a question.
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life. Maybe they are one and the same.
Interesting.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear din. A watcher alight on water's wake. Another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Ruined shitstains will see us coming.
Oh, sure.
We've been spotted.
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air. Arrows! Odin's hand! The sword maidens open swiftly.
Close one, that was!
Keep your shield arms limber! Arm yourself, men!
Steady your hands!
The arrows that aren't on fire are meant to thin out when you can't see. Yeah, I get that.
Bring the sackle in! No!
Now, where's my raiding crew?
Forward! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates!
Put that glorious ram to you! Ruined stocks are all brought! Prepare to cut them down! This is for us!
Oh! Alright, let me on this thing. I thought I was going to be able to take him out from the other side. Ow. All right. Oh, get up, you. I should have hit that at least. Now that's just a reverse. There we go. Get off of that.
I need help with this gate.
All right, that's it.
Oswald. He lives.
Oswald lives!
Eivor, is that you? Shut your ass, twig spine.
Stand fast. This will be over soon.
Worry not for me. You must stop. Silence, fool. So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? This swine is your prize. Come and get him.
Ow! What happened to my ability to counter roll over that? Alright, I needed some arrows before going up there just in case.
A miserable clan you lead, Ruid.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
Flee, Ruid, while pity restrains my blade. East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage? You must be blind to stand with such a man.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
They should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in.
Does a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon? This Saxon of all.
He has an abundance that which you do not. He's fit to rule, fit to lead. You are not but a murderous plunderer.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
On one hand, I understand that, he is, he's right. The guy is a lot of trouble. But at the same time, I'm trying to forge alliances here. Sure. If he dies, technically there's the chance he goes to Valhalla, which is both good and, well, although for his punishment he could be sent to Muspelheim, because he took things a bit too far. I don't know. I'm gonna spare
The
this
rightful
one.
king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
Those rocks down in...
Yeah.
I should speak with Oswald. See
If
he's
it
well.
was... If it was something that happened in Ravensthorpe, then yes, he'd be put to death. Right then and there. But it's Oswald's
Thank you for heeding me,
lands.
Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you are not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Finir, are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Victory was hard won. We did it. Rued's land blown to ash.
Going to grab some spoils while I'm here. Really? That's fair. I'm actually gonna fast travel. I mean, from what we've seen in the past of Assassin's Creed, actually my friend Daniel brought this up, the Isu, you know, the ancients that are the whole underlying story arc of all the Assassin's Creed game, are much more advanced than you know, Odin and Thor and Frey, you know, all the Norse gods, if they truly are Isu, then why are they living such a way? You know, it's one of those. Could it be that just their culture? You know, they're a subculture that doesn't like the super extravagant. Well, the Isu were always more technologically advanced.
Hello and welcome.
You know, humans understood it as magic.
You always bring the strangest things. All done. This could be very useful.
I'm talking about the mission where I was dealing with being in Thor's place, not Thor, Odin's place. So it's just one of those.
This will look very good. This is the current fashion. Anything else? I must take my leave. So long.
Right, I'm not talking about when you're playing as Eivor. I was talking about when you're in Asgard and you are referred to as Havi. I suppose that is true. I didn't think about that.
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future.
You change your mind. Eivor! I'm so glad you've made it. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned. And now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can
That's
fight,
fair.
the war against himself is the hardest to win.
I mean, it was slightly different with Odyssey, whereas, you know, even when you went to Atlantis, there was the technology and artifacts that they had. And, you know, that didn't shy away, but you weren't seeing through somebody else's memories, so that could have something to do with it. Wow. I don't think white is really appropriate considering the symbolism, but Yeah.
I hereby name you man and wife. As man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham. First of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia. With this Lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, Stuart. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Eivor! Care for a challenge? Eivor! Wolf-kissed. Gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brother. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness me, you drunken lout.
She stormed Broad Castle, brought Ruid to his knees, and let Oswald hold him for trial.
I could hardly believe my ears either. It was Oswald's wishes.
Yes, that's it! As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
That was a simple enough 50 silver.
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink. Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Oh boy.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king.
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories.
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
I accept.
Man.
Yes, to celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
Oop. Just a moment too early. Damn it. I keep trying to go for the faster.
The ale here, it's strong, but I am stronger.
Aye, stronger than me. You drink as well as Valdis. Now that I would pay to see.
Speaking of payment, where is my silver?
Here.
I mean,
Well
yeah.
earned, wolf-kissed. The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freyr. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they're aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Sheathe your plow sword, brother.
Wow.
I'm not interested.
You thought... No. No.
That's...
I wasn't serious.
That's fair.
Come on now. Drink and be merry.
Well ahead of you, friend.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Behold, how light-footed I am. You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree.
Look there, Pillar on the roof.
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Phineas.
Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves on trouble now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skoll, Hati. Chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
He's had a bit too much.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Help! What?
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It has been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I am ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, We've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
I am not one to bask in the glow of another's triumph. But I will say this, East Anglia is safe. Under his protection, under his guidance, under his wing, the good King Oswald will keep you safe for many moons to come.
To Oswald! Skull!
Skull!
Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all!
My king!
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn.
Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes!
I challenge you.
I accept.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Arya swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue. You! Always getting in the way! East Anglia can burn for all I care!
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
What is done is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day I will need you to make good on that alliance. I should find Finir, say goodbye before I leave.
Yeah. He took advantage of that compassion. I know Oswald would have shown him more compassion. And later on, I wouldn't have been there to stop it. Give them an inch. take a mile.
Brother, look after Oswald, will you?
Aye, he is family now. And I could not be more proud of him. We have you to thank for that.
Take care.
And it's clear amongst their family
Brother,
which child was the
Oswald is in your hands
favorite.
Now. Protect your
There's
king.
Valdis and
Call out
brother
to my
and brother.
banner should the need
Both
arise.
literally mean brother.
Aye, Eivor.
So
Without a moment's hesitation, travel safe.
I will, friend. Valdis,
Will you not stay a moment longer, Eivor?
I should not linger. My banner folk await my return.
I understand.
Take care, Valdis. You fought well and won yourself a worthy king.
I did, didn't I? Take care, Eivor.
A dream come true, like none other. Thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
exactly.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Já, já, beigðum nú í gullin for stats á gullnum akkarnum.
No one is worried.
Að einum og reknum árið sólum sér.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi.
Trophy earned.
Let's tell her
The
the
good
good news.
the good Saxon.
Let's go. More sail!
I'm real quick gonna use some of those skill points I earned. Interesting.
Sing, my ravens. You Salskulls got a story.
Not long before leaving for England, I made a solitary trek into the mountains east of Thornburg. I was looking for elk or deer or other game to bring home. But my luck was poor, and I could find nothing worth my arrows. Coming up over a rise, I saw a rounded mountain ahead of me, with a strange narrow slit in the earth, running
Lower
left
the
to
mast!
right. There appeared to be fresh water in this crevasse, which was strange, for it was on its side. As I approached, the ground rumbled, and the crevasse shuddered. Then it opened, as wide as a lake, and ringed with color. Stepping back to take in the view, I realized with a shock what I was seeing. The Eye of Jormungandr, the World Serpent. Yes,
Take the mast
he
down.
sleeps near Old Thornburg, blessing us with his dreams. Oh, if we could return there now, I would show you the place. One day, maybe. One day I will show you the place.
Sail! Catch the wind!
You killed him! Die!
All right.
Run up here! Full share of tail.
Last time we were docked, I saw two drunk-ass Odin warriors take a tinkle of this great river stream. You know who you are, both of you. No need to raise your hand. But did you know, I saw your water stain the sides of this ship. Such a dishonor to so loyal a steed. Do you realize how many trees had to die for us to use them as our vessel? A longship is 100 horses that mated with sacred fish. Gudrun and Gudmund are like the bloody elves of Asgard. You dare desecrate this scourge of the Swan Roads, this fire spouter to the bows of England. You should lick these benches, press the masthead, thank the sails, make offerings to the hull. This is our home upon the waves. Hail to our river king, wave walker and loyal servant. I think I have said enough. Let it never happen again.
Look! Some sort of boat there!
Is there a seagull among you?
Have you heard me tell the tale of the 6 Christian missionaries I lured away from their faith into the worship of Almighty Thor?
You showed them how to turn the crosses into hammers, simply by flipping them over. And they fainted with joy. That tale?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Let's hear a story.
There was a woman called Nal, who came by ship to Fornburg and heralded, demanding to meet King Sigvald, Styrbjorn's father. Nal was from Gautland. She was tall and rugged and strong, and everyone who walked near her said she smelled of men's blood. When her message was sent to our king, Nal was made to wait a full day. Yet she did not complain. She watched the waves and sang songs. Night came and went, and still Nal sat by the shore of the fjord singing her songs. She skipped rocks with children and smiled. As the afternoon of the second day approached, King Sigvald's messenger reappeared. They spoke quietly together. At last, the messenger stood back and waved to some men nearby. 3 men bearing 3 chests of silver approached quickly. They set the chests of silver in Nal's ship and stood back. And Nal stepped forward, swinging a large, bloodied sack before her. Nal opened the sack and emptied it on the shore. 7 pairs of hands tumbled to the ground. Nal then mounted her ship and sailed away.
Let's put in here! Hush now. We should get going. Vinir, welcome to our home. May you find a second wind here, One to fill your sails and send you across the world and back.
That is an image I will fix in my mind, Wolf-Kissed. Happy to be aboard.
Good day, Eivor.
All father favors you, Eivor.
I
I
don't
stand
know that
ready
person.
should you have need.
We gotta manage my crew real quick. Here. And for whatever reason, it didn't save Bjorn.
Done?
All right, bring out my lieutenant.
Good for now?
It didn't save any of my stuff. Alright.
I must be on my way now.
To Randvi
Goodbye.
and finish up.
Good day, Eivor. The fish are biting.
And I will make you eat.
Rowan, Holger.
Wait.
Knut, what are you doing in here?
Eivor, we need your help.
Who's we?
Sylvie and Ira are in trouble. We went into the woods and there's no time to explain. You need to come with me.
Are they all right?
No, they're hurt and badly.
Take me to them. Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting? Where are they?
Not far. We need to hurry.
Gonna take care of that first.
What happened? Are they still in danger?
Not if we get there soon. We can retrace his steps. With luck, he hasn't done anything foolish.
Is he prone to that sort of thing?
Never. That's why his
side
absence
quest.
worries me. I told you how we found him, didn't
Other
I?
side quests.
You did. Led by a white elk to a lost babe in the woods. A fated encounter.
Fated, yes. As if gifted from one guardian to another, he was bestowed on us like a babe among the reeds.
Which way now?
This way. We're almost there. Come on, Eivor. Can't you run any quicker?
Knut, you have to tell me.
You did it! You brought Eivor! Good work, Knut.
What is this about?
Sorry, Eivor. We had to trick you. But it wasn't my idea. It was Iris.
Lying is not a good way to get my attention, children.
But we found a dog that needs your help. She's caught in a trap down there. We thought you wouldn't come if you knew it was just a dog.
Oh, that is not the sound of a dog, Ira. That is a wolf.
But a wolf is a kind of dog, yes? My mother told me that.
Of course it's a kind of a dog. Listen to that sound. Awoo! Pure dog. Eivor, if you won't help us free her, we must do it ourselves.
There is no need. Let me see what I can do.
We must help her. She could be starving.
Poor her. She's crying. We have to help.
Her family probably misses her.
Come on.
A key to the front door. I must be cautious opening it. I'll free that wolf, and pray to Tyr that I needn't slay it in front of the children. The table is set. He never made it home. At least his end came quickly. Easy. Easy. You have a kind look to you, I think. Wait! Easy now! Deceived by children and shouting at wolves. I was a warrior once. Are you all right? Did you see the wolf?
Yes, you freed her. You're amazing, Eivor.
But she ran away and didn't even say thank you. She's going back to her family, maybe. Her mom and dad were probably very scared. Or her wolf husband.
Maybe her wife. We don't know.
But we do know it's time to get you three back to the settlement before your parents think you were eaten by wolves.
Oh, all right.
Chin up, Knut. You were very brave today. All of you. In future, you should not be exploring the woods alone. You understand?
But you go off on your own all the time.
Because I am very wise, and you have a lot to learn.
Yes, but there are 3 of us. That balances everything.
That is not quite how it works.
More wolves! And not our new friend!
Eivor!
Stand back!
Look there! That's her! Our watch! She's coming to save us! We love
Are you all right?
Thanks to our hero, this dog wolf. De Wolfka.
What?
De Wolfka. It's like dog wolf.
No, I don't like that at all. We should name her... Mouse.
That makes no sense. I think we should call her Chewy, because she chews things. What do you think, Eivor?
The Wolfka. It has an absurd sound just like all of this.
She's our best friend.
Now, we need to get home. All 5 of us.
Fine. We only wanted to have an adventure like you, Eivor. And we did! And we got a new friend!
Part of adventuring is learning a good lesson. Did you know that?
Yes, the boring part.
Well, have you children learned anything about wild animals today?
Maybe.
Yes! Befriend them at any cost.
They are perfect companions and very kind. My mother always told me to avoid wild animals. Shows what she knows.
How about we think quietly on what we have learned, just until we get home? I think she's quite fond of you.
I know she is. We saved her.
She'd be rotting away by now. Just like that boar you killed, Eivor.
You saw that.
We see everything.
Let's not tell your parents, all right? Now, scamper off home and take your new friend with you.
Hey! Nice.
Eivor, thank Tyr. I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished. Huh! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you? Of course. From the beginning.
Wow.
Please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
I'm right there with you.
Please
Eivor.
start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine. A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools. Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude. You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom.
to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often, when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Honestly, I feel that Rowan all right. So honestly, it should not have been done without his say-so. It was his livestock. But at the same time, yeah, the hair will grow back. Neither of them are right. They're both really just overreacting.
Rowan, however daft his approach, Holger meant you no harm and lost you no coin. The horse's hair will grow back.
But...
And you, Holger. Your habit of borrowing without asking ends today. Apologize to Rowan and greet us friends.
This had best be a very good apology.
It will be. To you, O man of horses, I do offer my utmost apologies. And to Elgifer, most elegant of mares, I dedicate my finished work. You are respectively a king of men and a queen of horses, and I exalt you. I am sorry.
Rowan, does this satisfy you?
As much as it can. I accept the apology.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
I will return your tools, and offer you one of my paintings as a sign of goodwill.
Unless you're...
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
I will have to do that.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong. Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine.
Not until you tell me.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
I want to see the Alliance map.
Alliance map for right now. Alright, so either Ox...
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Alright, well, this is where I'm gonna end things. I'm going to save. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to save, wrap things up. I want to thank everybody for coming out to watch live. I want to thank everybody that's going to watch this on YouTube later. Oh, excuse me. And as always, stay wild, everybody.